ways. 3 examples. There's a slice of you, largely siloed on social media, deeply aggrieved by the pandemic-era policies. Lockdowns were totalitarian. The vaccines didn't work. Everyone lied. Fauci should go to prison. And people in the media, like me, owe you an apology. Now, forget about the reality that those positions are more feel than fact. Now, you can say, no, they're not. Listen, that's why we need a review. Because you have to deal with the reality that the reason that the United States had more deaths and more sickness than most countries similarly situated to us is what? The consensus is 2 things. 1, we didn't do enough, soon enough, and because we're fat and unhealthy. But we'll leave that one for another day. If you want accountability, you should be in favor of a real review, not the gotcha fest in the House. But it seems that that's not what this is really about. What you want is a pound of flesh. And I see a problem with your position. And the problem is in who you want it from. Okay? Almost all the people in this group of grievance are Trumpers. And yet Trump is not part of your problem. Explain to me how the man who said and did this gets your vote.
We did the right thing. We closed the country down. I had to shut it down. We closed it down. We had to close it up. We did the right thing. We closed it. It's a decision for the President of the United States.
Well, we had to turn off the airlines. We had to turn off everything.
It's not the truth. It's vicious. The President of the United States calls the shots. Take the vaccines. I did it. It's good.
It's a great vaccine. It's a safe vaccine.
We saved tens of millions of lives.
It works incredibly well, 95%, maybe even more than that.
Did you get the booster?
Yes.
I got it too. Okay, so...
Don't. We really have done this right. Everything we did was right.
Get your vote. How is Trump spared your outrage if it's so authentic? If I said those things, you'd become a pitchfork parade. He did the lockdowns. He did the vaccine. He brags about it. Why is that okay with you? Well, because the deep state tricked him. You know who doesn't agree with you on that? Trump. You know who took the vaccine and a booster? Trump. You know who says lockdowns and the vaccine saved lives? Trump. So why aren't you going after him? Because you're playing the game and you want to have it both ways. We see the same game played on both sides because both has a fringe. And on the left, it's with the southern border. For 3 long years, President Biden watched it burn. He lit the fire by canceling policy.